Well, good morning, everybody. How you all doing? Happy Valentine's to everybody. Whoo, is it cold out? Lord have mercy. Got heat on in the shop, and I'm cold. Yes, I am. Well, anywho, you knew I was doing that boat, and I have showed it on Facebook, but I want to show it on my YouTube channel. There's the sails. There's the boat. Let's bring her back a little bit. Flag, the little moon. Sailing at midnight, I call this. Just sailing away. Yeah, already got another one drawed. There's the bottom. You know, turned out, I think, pretty nice. And, you know, they got that fancy word that we never did call these, target. It's similar, but it's not, because, you know, we just called them collages back then. But I know wonderful people that do target. I hope I'm saying that right. But this one's just made out of scrap wood. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy at all. Oh, mercy. Well, anywho, I get all kinds of emails and stuff. And, you know, hey, you know, we got to do, let's get you down here. We got to do our little hearts for Valentine's. You know me, I love carving hearts, and just a simple one that says says love. You know, I've always been a heart carver. Just another one. Shoes, my Lord. I've had my one good friend from Kentucky. He contacted me and said he'd like to see a shoe with a mouse in it. And I know, folks, I've done this, but I've done these constantly. And I had a little boy to contact me that wanted to see shoes. So, you know, there's just all kinds of doodaddies and shoes and mice and ducks. Just whittle. Just little whittling projects. And, you know, I tell people I use my scrap wood. Well, I go, look at that. All them mice I cut out, and I still got to cut these out. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I get 11 mice out of that one little scrap. I don't throw nothing away. And like I said, these are just little fun things right here. I'm a huge shoe carver. This shoe here, I've got it painted now. I've got to carve a larger mouse for it and everything to fit the shoe and all that. But my, like I said, a good friend in Kentucky and a little boy has contacted me, asked me to do, he wanted to see another shoe carved. I said, well, I'll do that for you. You know, I will. Just block of wood, you know, just be a shoe that day. There's no right, there's no wrong in this stuff right here. This is just pure thinking out of the box, using your brain. That's your Google brain now. And just cutting you out the shoe. I mean, I glued this together. It's just scrap wood out laying on the shop floor. Folks, I've been carving these since I've been a little boy. I can carve these things in my sleep. You know. But this is a wonderful thing to start out as a wood carver. You know. There's nothing wrong. You know, it's easy. You know, you just got to knock some corners off. And let's talk safety again. If you're a new carver, please wear a glove. Don't be me. I'm just showing you this, and, you know, I don't knock it. You know, I want you all to be safe. I've been seeing a lot of pictures of new carvers hurting themselves. You know, we didn't grow up with no glove or nothing like that. They didn't have stuff like that. And I've learned to manipulate and you know, the knife. And yeah, I have cut myself. It's inevitable. As a wood carver, a builder, a carpenter, you're going to get the old fangies. You are. And don't carve on your legs like me. Don't follow me with the way I carve. Because I've been doing this for longer than some people have been alive. I have. So be safety. If you use that wrap on your hands, that's fine. You're more of a smarter man or a woman than I am. You are. But I am just an old carver. an old builder, and I see with my hands. You'll see me doing this a lot, where I'm filling all the time, because I see with my hands. I do. I can tell where I need to, carve and not carve. And see, look, we're just knocking it out. This is for a good friend of mine in Kentucky, and the little boy wanted to see another, shoe cut out. Said he watched the videos and stuff, and he just wanted to see me carve a shoe. Said he likes my videos, and hey, any young lad, that's what I set this channel up for, is to be respectful, have people out there that's just, it's 100% safe for your children. It's a family channel. You don't have to worry about nothing on my channel. Not at all. We're just cutting the back of the heel. That's all across that. Nice. Against the grain, it's lovely on the knife. I'm telling you. There you go. Knock them corners off. This thing stabbed your hands. I'll have to glue up some more blocks. I carry these in my bag constantly. I carry mice, hearts, shoes, because you will, and especially the mice. I'm asked by hundreds of people. They'll see me and they'll go, "Hey, Wither Dave, do you have a mouse?" I always got a mouse in my pocket. I always got one. So yeah, they'll ask, and I'm always ready to go as an artist, as a local hand carver of Gatlinburg, Tennessee. You always got to be ready. Always carry a bag full of tools. But when I go out to eat, I'm sitting there carving most of the time. It's just, I can't sit still. Now see, we're just knocking. Let's see here. Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da. It's good enough for me. Yeah. It is. I can remember being a little boy just sitting around and just sitting, when I was younger, and just carving these on the side of the road, and yep, I sure can. That's when I was young. Not young anymore. And if you got a gouge, which I own all kinds of gouges, I'm just showing you what you can do with just a basic knife. Take your splits, it'll come right out. Take your time. I can't stress that enough. Take your time. That's all you got to do. Now, if you want to, you can drill this. The lady that was in my shop the other day to help her out, I drilled hers out for her to make it more simpler than what I'm doing. This is the original way. I'm hoping the young lad enjoys this, and I hope my friend from Kentucky enjoys this. This is all scrap. This is all scrap. I have tons. The lady that was in my shop the other day, she walks back to my scrap bin back there, and she kind of looked, and I said, "Take you some." She goes, "Really?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I mean, I've got so much scrap, it ain't like I'm going to miss one piece. I told her next time, bring her a bucket. That's what a true artist or a true hand carver will do. They just reach down and say, "Hey, you can have that." I gave her all kinds of projects and stuff, and that's what life should be, is giving. And I do share myself with people. And I tell people, you know, I am not perfect. I'm just a man that has a lot of fun. Cold right now. I mean, my shop's probably, I don't keep it really warm in here. You know, I am heating 2 places. I have to heat my house plus my shop. So, it's not cheap. It's not cheap at all. So, still looking for apple wood limbs and birch limbs and I mean stuff like that, because I you know, I'm getting ready to do a primitive carving for people on here, and I've got some cherry limbs. That was my father-in-law when he was alive. He was cutting a cherry tree down, so I've got it and everything. So I gotta sharpen up all my hatchets and some of my ads and stuff like that. I got this big project I'm getting ready to do. Yep. Oh lordy. Now see, that don't take long. I just a knife. Just a basic knife. And have fun. That's all you got to do. And I think I could carve these in my sleep. Let's put the sew in. Gotta get this pencil out. There we go. I'm hoping it don't snow Sunday. We were claiming for snow. Like, man, I've seen enough snow, more than I wanted to see. That's why I moved here to Tennessee, because normally we don't get snow like that. And this year we got more than all us locals wanted. All I want to see is green, sunshine, and birds cheeping. That's all I want to see. Let's check that minutes. Okay. That's all I want to see. Getting ready to order me some 2-inch bass blocks. Man, that stuff's expensive. And I just ordered some, other blocks the other day, and whew, wood has just stepped right out there. But I want to do some of these little statues. I may do some caricature carving. I don't know yet. It's been a while. I'm not a caricature carver. I did it when I was younger. I'm more of a whimsical carver. I've done caricatures, and I've done hillbillies, and Lord have mercy. I've done them all. Bottle toppers. Back years ago, we used to take and carve cowboys and make bottle toppers where you could stick them down, put a cork on them, and put them down in the bottle. Done that back when I was young. Alrighty, so we just roughed this little darling out. Let's get the top in. Like I said, I wasn't going to, I don't want to bore people on my YouTube channel, but when somebody asks me, and I've always said, hey, if I do it, I'll do it for you. And the young lad asked me, like I said, my good friend in Kentucky asked me. He's a phenomenal wood carver himself. And this is how you start the youth. When they ask, you do. Oh. And you can lace these if you want. I haven't done a lace one in a while. Who knows, I may do one. Now these right here, I don't want to be perfect on none of this. I don't care if the lines are a little sloppy, because I want it to look like a wore out old shoe. So this one here is not critical. So remember that. You want it to look like it's like Grandpa's been wearing it for 60 years. That'd be some good shoes, wouldn't it? And leave it a little rough. But you can tell this is just strictly with a knife. Drawed with the knife and all. Let's get these side pieces right here. That's where your, if you had boot strings, it would go through this right here. Yeah, see, this is very simple, very rough, but that's what you want. Don't want to look like it's just been brought out of the box. A boot, was made to work with. And I don't care if two sides are exactly the same, because it's supposed to be non-uniformal in my life. That's my opinion. If you want to make yours absolutely perfect, please do. I'm just a person that's showing you his love. Yeah. Simple. Just very simple. All done with the knife. Let's put some doodads and get rid of this corner right here. Yeah. Put some marks where the heel was, because it's an old shoe, so it's not perfect. Grandpa's been wearing this boot, hasn't he? Set that tongue in just a little bit more. This one had a really bad knot in it, a bad spot where the wood had, where it had a limb that went in, and it was kind of rotted right there. But it spoke to me and it said, "Please save me, save me." And I said, "Yes, I will." So now we're doing fine. And there you go. Just a simple, just a few minutes of a boot. Like I said, you can clean up some of this. And then I'll take a mouse, this mouse right here. Gotta fit the body. I haven't drilled the back of this for the tail. Gotta taper the head. Let's see how she fits. Yeah, she's getting better. Let's thin her down some more. He's got too much junk in his trunk. Yeah, he's starting to slide in. And I've been carving these for years, folks. I couldn't tell you how many thousands of mice. I carry them all the time. Let's see, he's going to sit right in there. Yes, and you got to V the ears. Like I said, this is all with a knife. Same knife I've used since I started this carving. It's got a rough end in because we're running the clock down, folks. Cut that, do that undercut underneath the ear. There's that one. There's that one. Clean up the old nosy. He's just sitting right in the shoe. Yes, you don't need a gouge. If you do your ears, you can V your ears out where they're. You can use a gouge, but like I said, I started when I was a kid, so I can have gouges. Now I've already dentured the ear. A little bit more cleanup. Yep. And I'm going to denture this ear. Take your time. Very simple. Just rough but crude. You know? Got to finish him up. And he'll sit right here in this shoe. Mouse in your shoe. Gonna do a little cleaning on it. Do a little, knock off a few more square corners where they're strong and stuff. Look this over. But there you go. Just a simple, you know, fun whittle project. Sit outside, sit on the stoop, by a tree like I do a lot. Just get outside and please try wood carving. You know, it's not that hard. It's not. You can make it hard. You can, if you want, if you just, you know, just don't go for all that hard stuff. Just do something simple. That's what this channel's about. Teaching you simple wood carving. You know. Well, anywho, there you go. Everybody asked me to do another shoe. Simple. Just, you know, he's not done. Got to clean up the mouse, clean up the shoe. I got a bunch of these to paint today. Like this one. Got to finish that mouse and everything. Just a big old boot. Boot in the shoe, mouse in the shoe, inside the boot. But anywho, you know, another lad asked me about carving little mushrooms. 1 by 1 mushrooms. Everybody's done those. They're scrap. Just a piece of block. That's all you need. Or the duck. You know, just this weird little duck. Very simple. But simple, folks. Simple. But anywho, thank you all. You all have a blessed day. And Whittler Dave will talk to you later. And I thank you again, and happy Valentine's to everybody. Thank you.